I received many positive responses, enthusiastic responses to the talk I delivered in Los Angeles on March 2nd about I don't feel it, dealing with apathy toward yiddishkeit. So I want to thank you for all those comments. I've also received many requests to add some steps that each of us can take to fight that apathy. So consider this as an addendum to that talk. 7 things that each one of us can do in dealing with apathy toward yiddishkeit, toward Judaism. One general introduction, which is the gist of everything I said in that talk, and that is the best defense is offense. To fill any type of vacuum, instead of fighting apathy or fighting indifference, is to fill your life up with something that makes you excited about it. And therefore that preempts all the indifference and the complacency that may settle in. So as such, here are the 7 suggestions. These are by no means the only suggestions, it's just something to get it going. The first thing is identify a hobby, a talent, a skill that you have. Something you know you're good at, something you'd like to do, whether it's musical, artistic, people-oriented, whatever it may be. And then connect it with something that is connected to Judaism. For using, let's say, music to convey a message of hope. Using other of your skills, something connected with a spiritual way of helping others, or creating enthusiasm and creating inspiration. So that's one thing. The number 2 suggestion is to go ahead and find kindred spirits, connect with others that have similar interests or have similar challenges, because there's a certain power, a synergy, when different people communicate and brainstorm and even just show friendship and a type of synergy that comes out of that type of cross-pollination. Suggestion number 3 is use technology. Technology today makes it very easy to be in your home without having to leave, and you could post something, you can put up a video, you can collaborate with somebody else in doing something that is nice, a nice message. You can use emails to share. You can use social media to connect with others, sharing messages of hope, messages of warmth, dealing with challenges that all of us face, dealing with ideas, suggestions. But strictly in the area, obviously, we're talking about spiritual and Jewish inspiration. Number 4, create an online group. Invite people and say, hey, I've decided to become proactive and do something in this regard. Let's join together. So it's a way of finding kindred spirits, but online it creates this type of community that really can have that power. And who knows what comes out of the woodwork and the different type of networking and, again, collaborations that can come out of that. Number 5, with our children, do the same. Even on a daily basis, and definitely on a weekly basis, from the youngest of ages, encourage them to look for that hobby, for that skill, that uniqueness. Children have their own, everyone has their own particular skills. They have also their imagination. And cultivate it and use it to find ways to express, not just for their own expression of artistic expression, but find ways to help somebody, ideas, reward them for it. Let them describe God. Let them talk about purpose, and inculcate in them the message on a daily basis that you have something unique to contribute, and that unique contribution is why God sent you to this earth. And let's discover what it is. And it could be through anything. It could be through stamp collecting. It can be through artistic methods. It can be through writing. It can be through just sometimes these playing these type of imagination games that children love. Anything that gets them going, because this infuses them with the attitude that they have something exciting to look at, and how they are particularly uniquely Jewish, instead of being just conformist and doing mechanically what others do. Bring their own particular flavor. As I mentioned in my talk, b'malkim shali bechafetz, always find the thing where their heart desires, something that the heart has an inclination to and is interested in and excited about. Number 6, become a leader. Generate something. Initiate. Do not react, but initiate. This can be initiate a class, start teaching something, maybe even to a small group or one-on-one. Host a discussion. Find ways that you are leading and initiating some type of activity or discussion or class, and it could be in person or online, that is uplifting and forward-thinking. It could be a class in a book, reading a book, or reading chapters of a book, where they have book clubs. It can be a random discussion. The group, everyone can bring a different idea each week, or whenever you schedule it, but something that you initiate, because these things tend to give us the power that we feel, I am creating something, and you'll be proud of your baby. And finally, suggestion number 7, every day ask yourself, have I used the unique skills that I was blessed with to make the corner of my world a better place? And then find a way to do so. Every day, a day should not pass where you have not used your particular strengths or skills, one way or another, to make the corner of your world a better place. And this could be simply sending an email to a needy person. It could be visiting someone that needs support. It could be joining with someone else to go ahead and hand out gifts to the needy. I mean, the list goes on, and you use your minds and imagination to both in fulfilling these 7 suggestions and obviously giving more suggestions, which I would love to hear if any of you come up with ideas. How we fight apathy is by being proactive, not fighting it, but doing something that's exciting, that's passionate in regards to our own Jewishness, our own Judaism, our own spiritual connection. Thank you for listening, and I'm sure we'll hear more from each other. Be well.